Welcome, I'm Kenneth Tenjutsu Master and Mystic Messenger. Everything that I share and say and do is for a reason. Hope you're doing well out there. Okay, so I'm going to elaborate a bit more on what I mentioned in my previous video and give some additional information. Today is a very high watch day, as you're going to see by the end of this video. Now, I have mentioned in my previous videos sharing this image. The 1st of November was the completion of the separation of the tares and wheat, the believers and non-believers. And we've got big events that can now unfold up to the 15th of November, which is the last great sign. This is what I've received. Okay, doing the works over all these years, studying day and night since the year 2011, building this communication up with Father. This is what I have received. And as I've already shared, the time has run out. Now, as I mentioned yesterday, my sister kept receiving from Father, look up the 1st of November 1973. And to look up the year 2013, the 1st of November. Okay, after I've done this video, I'm going to pass out. This has been working. It's been overdrive, I tell you. It's crazy, but I'm very grateful and very humble. Now, I found a connection with the twins. Okay, with the number that my sister kept receiving from Father yesterday. Look up the 1st of November 1973. And I get the presentation of the events happening on the world stage in connection with the twins, the towers. Now, I'll make you aware of this now, bear this in mind. Today is the 3rd of November 2024. In the Enochian calendar, today would be considered the 9/11 sign. Today. And there's a lot more I've got to share with you. All right. So I received this yesterday, denoting to me that part 2, okay, of a presentation is about to be pulled on the world stage. I'm being careful what to say and how I approach it. And so, as I mentioned, my sister, she also was getting from Father talk about you being in Rome in 2013, the 1st of November, because she said that's when I was in Rome. And so I was looking at Stellarium during that year, and I superimposed it over the present. Okay, and I was reading the luminaries in their relevant locations, and I could clearly see this. Right? A confirmation of the separation of the sheep and goat, the tares and wheat, the believers and non-believers. As it says in scripture, my sheep hear my voice. It's symbolic of the believers, those in the book of life, God's peculiar people, 144,000, etc. And I could clearly see that yesterday doing the works, as I talked about in my previous video. And it was pointing to this. And that building, its rudimentary shapes with sacred geometry equates to 88. We get this language of a show being presented on the world stage in IPEC Goat 2, the fall of man. Okay? And there was big world events that act as markers of what was coming. This is why Father woke many of us up around the year 2011. I was 33. And I went through a process ready for a time like this and making people aware of what was to come and what was going on and the nature of this realm, etc. All from our Father, not from me. I'm here to glorify our Father, okay? In iPad Goat 2. Okay, a picture paints 1,000 words. Right, then we get the depiction of Christ on the boat with Anubis. The fish are in the boat, okay, with the great flood that is occurring, right? And the fall of Egypt, this world, okay, the world of Caesar, Egypt, Sodom, the Duat, Hades, Sheol, as it's termed. Many people would not accept that. Again, you have to really turn to spirit and be open-minded and receive the precepts and revelation of the mysteries in the Bible, Enoch, the Emerald tablets, the Apocrypha, to really grasp where you are in this shadow century copy reality. All right, this is not our home, as I've mentioned. Okay, now I'll make you aware that the US are not into any belief system of this world or any political system. All right, I'm just not interested. I never have been. I'm one of God's peculiar people. I'm very different to the world and disconnected and disassociated from it, especially now. And so in the US, they've got their election coming up on the 5th of November. Okay. We've also have been aware of this presentation over the years to watch out for. Okay. Remember the 5th of November. And we get this image from iPad 2. Okay. And these are the ribs of the whales, the sign of Jonah. Okay. We also get in the nose Pisces. And I've already revealed that there is Neptune superimposed again the year of 2013. We get Uranus, right? We get those are on a course of action waiting to be bridged over into the land of the living, okay, into heaven. And the other sign is Neptune, where man seeks his power, whether it's through nuclear, AI, etc., which leads to the Great Tribulation. We also have on the 5th the moon in the middle of the Milky Way, the ruptured part. And ruptured is connected with rapture, okay, where we get Mercury now in Scorpio and the sun at the top of the scales. All right. Oh, make sure I put that so you can see. Hopefully you can see that. All right. However, today is a high watch day. If you've been following me for a while, you're aware that many years ago, I come out of school from picking my boys up and I saw the number 17 in the clouds, clear as day. Funny enough, the 3rd of November, this is from our brother Dana. On the calendar, I think it's the Enochian calendar, it's the 17th. Okay, this today. Mid-fall. Again, Christ is always in the middle. 17, the 3rd of November. 3:11. I'm like, wow. Okay. I pray that there is a miracle. I'm expecting wonderful transformations with our lives. Okay. Doesn't matter how subtle or abrupt. Okay. I am crying out for restoration, healing, to move into a wonderful future that's going to prosper us. Okay. Pause there. So I've posted in my community tab a post from Brother Dana, and I want to read this first segment. It's amazing. And then I'm going to pass out. It'd be just typical that I'm asleep when it all starts to kick off. As usual, right. So Brother Dana writes, November the 3rd might actually be the true Feast of Trumpets, based on the idea that the current way to determine the 7th month is a moon-sun conjunction. New moon occurring in the 7th constellation Libra. The celestial logic is that the moon is the faithful witness, all right, to what the sun established. After the conjunction, you just need to wait until the moon sliver is seen to know when Tishri 1 begins. I find this absolutely fascinating. With all what I've been sharing with you and with what's going on today, keep watch, all right? Because this is all converging. I'm struggling to keep up. You know, usually we receive these signs, messages, revelations. Well, it was years ahead, okay, of events are coming. Then it was months. Then it was weeks. It's been days. And now it's literally all converging on top of me, where I'm struggling to put it all together because there's so much data coming in and it's all happening now. I'm like, right, we need to be constructive with this. I can only do it with Father. And I have to stay on course and keep on top of this, keep you updated. Otherwise, it'd be too much to express and I'm just going to make mistakes. So here I am, keeping you updated with what I've received today, with additional information in what I've received yesterday with the previous video I done last night. Right, I love you guys. I'm going to chill. Keep watch. I'm Kenneth Andre, Tenjutsu Master and Mystic Messenger. Love you.